Hey guys, I'm back again for the weekly love reading. The first card we got out, open your heart. Now this card is very, very crucial for all love relationships. We talk about divine masculines and divine feminines, but this goes for everybody. If you're going to be in a love relationship, you need to open your heart. If you're holding back, like maybe something that happened to you in the past and it's always there, it's like you're like waiting for something again bad to happen in a love relationship. Don't let it happen, because you need to love yourself, dare to be vulnerable, as this card says. It's important to just let go of the fear, let go of the negativity, let go of the things. Why does that person that you're involved with now need to take someone else's, it's just not fair. You wouldn't want that to happen to you, and vice versa. So when you open your heart, let go of that anger or that resentment, and maybe you're holding back because you want to give love but you can't give love. So this is a time to open your heart and go with the flow. That's another thing. In order to be in a good relationship, you need to go with the flow. Sometimes that person isn't responding to you and you're like, why am I getting like ghosted all the time? And I always have to put that effort into this relationship. Well, that's the thing. You can't keep putting that effort, because if you keep putting that effort, you're not going to get the reciprocation back. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I contact you, you contact me, we go with flow, like that's just the way it is. But if you're like, not that everybody is like this, but if you're always like, I need to talk to her or him, and you blowing up their phone, sometimes that can, not that it's annoying to somebody, but it can just distract them if they're busy or if they got things going on. So like this card says, relax and trust, accept what is happening. Now this is a direct message for somebody, and you have to just pay attention to it. The freedom of truth. Another very important card with love. If you're not giving in to what, like we talked about, opening your heart, and if you're not giving in to what is there, I mean, sometimes that person isn't right for you, or that person isn't who you thought that person was. So you have to accept it. Sometimes accepting and being who you are in the moment is important. So if that person isn't like the person you thought they were, well, sometimes it's like a life lesson. Sometimes we're sent people not to always find that divine counterpart, because that's not the way it works. You are here, and people are here, and you are sent to each other, and it's like I said, go with the flow. So this is another message. Take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't. A lot of times the cards sometimes don't exactly pertain to you, because this is a message for the collective, and I always talk about this, so I should have said that at the beginning. Uncored relationships, another important message here. Now sometimes it's time to let go. The freedom of truth. Maybe you're inhibiting that person from coming into your life, and you're always like stuck on something. You're not letting the truth come through, or you're not accepting the truth. Maybe that person does love you, that person does care for you, but you're not accepting it, because we're getting a lot of past stuff, past resentment, past negativity, from like what I talked about earlier, opening your heart. And that happens a lot with divine counterparts, because if you're not opening your heart, if you're not giving in to what your heart wants, you're missing out. Stand in your power. Another very important card. What you believe in, what you feel, what you are truly like here for, you need to just like stand in your power. Be passionate about your vision. Bring about positive change. You want positive changes, you can make positive changes. You just need to change things inside yourself. Sometimes it's not them, maybe it's you. And I'm not pointing fingers on anybody, but we all are kind of like universal. It's like we're all like one. So sometimes we may point the fingers on somebody and say, you know what, I think they're not listening to me, and they're not doing the things that I want. And that's a sense of control, and maybe you're not living your true potential, because you're not listening to what your heart wants. And you know what, nobody likes that. Just put yourself always in their shoes. When you're in a relationship and you're not getting your point across, and this person is not hearing you, this person is not listening to you, put yourself in their shoes and just pretend for a moment you're in their body, okay? And listen to yourself, seriously. Or look in the mirror and listen to yourself, because sometimes it's ego. manifest your dreams. You can do it. Yes, we always talk about, how do I manifest my dreams? How do I get my dream man or dream girl? And how do I make my dream home come true and my dream car? Very easily. Manifestation doesn't happen overnight. It happens with listening to what your heart wants and gathering the light, gathering the love inside you. It's the only way a relationship is going to work. Focus on your vision, seek satisfaction and contentment. You need to do that with yourself right now. Close your eyes and meditate on what you have today and appreciate it. Maybe you might be, not that I'm saying you're over dreaming. No, there's no such thing. But, like a lot of people will come to me and say, when am I going to, win the mega billion lottery or something? I mean, if it's meant for you to do it, you are going to do it. But you have to manifest what's inside you right now, because not everything is so easily given, and it can't be a materialistic thing. I wish she would come back to me or he would come back to me. It's been, 35 years. Yeah, that happens. I mean, I'm not saying that that's not going to happen, but I've had those questions before, and about manifesting like a person back into their life. And you know what, if that person is meant to come back, that person will come back. But you need to first manifest your happiness. And pure intention. So your intentions are pure. Like just what I said about manifesting your dreams. Find clarity, surrender your ego. Because a lot of times we just want power. Yeah. Why do we want power all the time? Power is good. There's nothing wrong with power. I mean, you have the power within you. You have the power right now to watch this video. You have the power to put it on pause or turn it off and watch it over again. You have the power, okay? That's what we call about power. You have the power to make your mind focus on positive, okay? Sometimes we're down, we spiral down, we get like that. I mean, I get like that. We all do. You have the power to change that. Find what works for you. Dig deep, okay? In order for a relationship to find peace, you need to find love inside yourself. Yeah, we always talk about that. And we're always like, I do love myself. And people come to me, I love myself. I don't know why that person is not listening to me. Well, that's ego. You don't really want somebody that's telling you, you need to come back to me and you need to come back. And why are you doing this to me? You shouldn't be doing this. The words, you shouldn't be, why are you doing this? What happened there? You don't deserve me, or, like those kind of words is ego. It's not love. And if somebody told you things like that, not that I'm pointing fingers, guys, I'm just giving a message. Just listen to that for a second. Go with love. Maybe, easing the moment with some light and some love. If that person's going to say, hey, that's who I fell in love with. That's who I want to be with. That's who I need to be with. Why am I, doing what I'm doing? Because somewhere along the lines, this relationship got a little carried away in so many different scattered directions, and that happens. And you have to just, go with the flow. Enlightenment. Look from the highest perspective. See the divine in everyone. And that's true. Maybe that relationship that you're with, maybe that person, you just look at that person and say, I don't know if I really want to be with that person, but I'm just bored. You have to just turn away then. I mean, you don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time. It's time to just focus on what is inside you and carry it on. So there's a lot of messages coming through. I can feel it. I know I got a lot of messages, and look, the sun is coming up. I feel the sun. Oh, it's not as hot as Florida, but it's still nice over here. So anyways, take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, okay? And if you'd like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in the description area. I also have other videos and blogs that you can check out about soulmates, twin flames, divine counterparts. That's what I mainly focus on. So just letting you guys know, I'm always here for you guys. And I want to just say thank you all for your patience. I know I've been a little bit backed up with readings, and it's just been crazy, with the moving back and forth from Florida coming back to Ohio. Yeah, I'm back home. Yeah, so, but it's nice. My husband, works out there, so we go back and forth all the time, and we might be going back there maybe next year. We'll see. See how it goes, right? So anyways, until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.